Hey there guys, how are you today? And welcome to episode 7 of the last 2 career mode. Yes, this is the career mode where I am driving in the HRT, for the season at least, starting in P24 at every race, and then seeing how long it takes us to win the World Championship. So yes, last time it was Monaco, what a crazy race that was. Go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And now, we have to get ready to go to the Canadian Grand Prix. So first, for this bit of an R&D objective, we have to not use DRS over 3 laps and beat the overall target time of 1 minute 27 over 3 laps. And here we are on the 3rd lap, and we completed the R&D challenge. Not the best laps on me, but it was good. And now it's time for the race, and here we are, it's race day, Canadian Grand Prix. They showed a rain cloud there, but it's not raining quite yet, so it could be a pretty interesting race. And let's see how this goes. We're sitting in our car. So, first thing to show you guys is the weather report for this Grand Prix. 66% chance of rain here for the race. So this could be one of these crazy dry to wet races. Let's see how this goes. As for the grid for this Canadian Grand Prix, Sebastian Vettel took pole position, Lewis Hamilton alongside him. Alonso Webber did well, Rosberg did particularly well, a difficult day for Button, Raikkonen. Perez did well to come 8th, and Schumacher and Massa finish off top 10. Poor day for Grosjean, and a particularly difficult day for Daniel Ricciardo in P18, and of course we're there on the back row of our teammate in P24. Race strategy. At the moment we've got a 2-stop race, but with all the weather that's apparently on the way, who knows what could happen in terms of strategy, so we'll just, change it on the fly, essentially, and see how it goes. But now, we have to soon get ready for the Canadian Grand Prix. So here we are guys, on the grid at Canadian Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel is on pole position. There's our teammate in P23 and us in P24. And now it's time to wait for the light to start coming on. So guys, we had an interesting time in Monaco. Great pace, but difficult result. But now the light's coming on here. It's going to be a crazy race. And let's go, go, go here in Montreal, Canada. So let's see what we can do. I should now explain guys, I do have the car set up for intermediate conditions, so maybe light rain is what I need ideally. So in the dry, and if it goes to heavy rain, I may struggle a bit, but we'll see what we can do here in dry conditions anyway. But I know we are particularly slow on the straight as we go after P23, and then our teammates ahead of us here. We dive up the inside of our teammate there. Good move there. Now we're behind Nico Hulkenberg in this Force India. Bit of car I couldn't try to drive later in the season maybe. Go around the outside of him, and now we've got Charles Pic and Kovalainen, and we dive up the inside, both of them, just about, but Kovalainen still on our outside, now the inside. And it's got a better run through that corner. That's the corner I've been struggling with this weekend. And now, because of our lack of straight line speed, Charles Pic has gone past us. I'm under attack from the Force India behind, but we're going to outbrake Charles Pic there and hold P19. Now we have to try to keep up with Kovalainen, which, if he stays in traffic here, it may be possible. Braking down now for the hairpin. Also quite a difficult corner with the setup. I seem to have very understeery. But we get a great exit, lots of traction out of there. Wheel to wheel with Kovalainen, but we just can't get past Paul di Resta annoyingly. So damn annoying, he's just so much faster and straight back. Going into the braking, so we're able to brake later than him. That's one good thing about the setup. We've got lots of traction and good brakes, and be able to catch up at least through the corners, even though he's a lot faster than straight. So under attack there from Charles Pic, but he doesn't quite get past her outside. Now moving later on to lap 2, we caught up to Paul di Resta more. We're actually going to dive up the inside of him, and we get the position from him. So it's sort of P17 now, is it, or P18? I can't remember. P17 now, but I think down the straight we may lose position again. He may be able to get past us. And you can see him coming quite quickly here, but we'll try to outbrake him going into him. We can. Wheel to wheel, we just about hold a position. We slightly cut the corner there, but not too bad. And we're now in P17. But now going down along the straight again, Paul di Resta comes past us, nothing we can do to defend. We're just slower in a straight line. Mainly because the setup we have, and there's a lot of front wing there by the world champion. So someone crashed into the wall. There's still 24 runners in this race, but this could become pretty interesting. Let's just focus on trying to stay with all the rest of here. But I don't know how easy that's going to be honest with you. But let's see how it goes. Going through the first sector here, and look, there's a car going slowly. It's Mark Webber. Yes, it's Mark Webber. He's the guy who's lost his front wing. And it also means to gain the position, which is cool. But yes, what a tough time he's having in this part of the season. Tough time in Spain, tough time here. But now lap 5 and Covert Island's been able to overtake us. But we sort of outbrake ourselves going to the hairpin. But we do get a great run through there. Going to Rich Mix 3 as well. We're going to get DRS, I don't know. Yes, we do get DRS, of course we're going to use it. But it's not going to be enough to overtake him, because at the first part of the straight he's just so much faster. Mainly because our setup of high downforce, which is going to help us in the rain, hopefully, if it comes. But you can see, guys, the skies are greying up. It could rain soon. That's what I really have to hope for. And I need to try to stick onto the back of Covert Island through the rest of the track, to at least keep getting DRS. That's a good plan. So I don't think I'll be able to battle him, but we've lost him a bit, and now Petrov on lap 8 is coming past us. And the skies are very grey, but it hasn't started to rain yet. We're able to, again, outbrake ourselves so much going into this corner, because he's on the inside, so we're not really able to turn in. Bit annoying. And now we're behind Petrov. I don't know who's going to get DRS, and it's us, but again, look how much faster he's going down the straight. And Timo Glock is right behind us now, and he is going to attack us. But thankfully, going into the braking zone, we're able to hold his position, which is good. And hopefully we can keep behind Petrov for a little bit. He's probably a bit slower than his teammate. Lap 9 now, and let's remember we are in lap. But my plan is, if I'm going to try to gain some positions in this race, see, it looks like it's going to rain soon. Maybe I can stay out, guys, until it starts to rain. Some of the AI will pit, I assume. But maybe I can keep this going until it starts to rain, and then I'll gain a lot of time on those who pit. But nobody has pitted yet, I don't think. So that could be a good plan. But we'll have to see how that goes as we go on to lap 10. Now it's lap 12, and I'll be honest with you guys, the tyres are now undrivable. And no, it's not raining yet, but I think we are going to have to go into the pit lane and make this pit stop. A bit annoying, I know, but a lot of the AI have pitted. You see, we're getting a few positions, and I think we're going to have to do the same here, sadly. Really annoying I couldn't get to the rain if it comes, but that's what we're going to have to do. Hopefully our team do a good pit stop, and hopefully we'll at least stay ahead of our teammate, who I don't know if he's pitted yet, I can't remember. But yeah, we're actually going to come out pretty close to our teammate. It's the yellow dot on the minimap, you can't really see it so clearly. And Mark Webber's got back ahead of us. Remember, he broke his front wing, so he must have gone back into the pit lane and put a new ring on his car. Red Bull gives you wings, as we know. And now he's ahead of us, but of course he is in the Red Bull, you know, I'm not too worried about that. And Petrov's right ahead of us there. I think he did pit, so really we didn't actually lose so much time. Maybe we could have gone until it starts to rain, which I'm assuming it will. But what can you do? We are chasing Mark Webber as hard as we can. I'm hoping while he's behind Petrov and they go wheel to wheel a bit, we'll be able to catch up and maybe do some racing. Lap 14 now to really caught up to them, and we're actually going to dive up the inside of Mark Webber. Certainly someone who's competing for the title, but we're in the HRT and we've overtaken him. Pretty good. And now let's get after Petrov. Vitaly Petrov in his Caterham. Braking late here. I love this corner actually, but we do cut it slightly there and hit the wall very well. Mark Webber's now right on us, and he's going to go around and try to go around the outside of the hairpin. We're going to dive up the inside though and try to hold position. But the bad news is I think he is going to have DRS for this long straight, as he was behind us at the zone where they see how far you are behind. And now I think you'll see, guys, he's about to come flying past us in this Red Bull and get back onto the racing line, and I don't think there's going to be anything we can do. We do much later than him. Go over the final chicane there, but you can see how much faster he is in the straight line. And that's F1 for you, isn't it? What can you do? But now, you know, it's lap 15. We're in P19. There are a few cars ahead of us, which we may be able to overtake when it starts raining, if it does start raining. And now it is lap 15. A bit later in the lap and a bit very close to Mark Webber still, which is really good news. And he spun out. What the hell has happened there? It's very rare you see that on the game. Mark Webber spun out. He is having a shitstorm of a race, to be honest. That is really bad. Now it's lap 17. And Paul the rest has come past us. Don't know why he was even behind us. I remember we overtook him. He never got past us apparently. But yeah, he's overtaken us there. But what on earth's happening to Mark Webber in this race? How is he going to win the title if he keeps bottling it like he is today? While his teammate Sebastian Vettel is in the lead. You know, pretty amazing. It's now lap 19, and you can see, guys, it is starting to rain. A few drops of rain on the screen makes it all pretty exciting. And you know, maybe soon, maybe in a couple of laps, it'll be time for inters. But this is where this race should get good if it's like any real F1 races. When there's rain, the race gets good. And now, anyway, a couple of laps later, and you can see the rain is much heavier now. You can see it a little bit more clearly. I can on my screen. And look at that, drifting through that corner. So we're really struggling for grip here on our option tyres, which are also quite old now. It's been a good 8-9 laps since we pitted. And yeah, we're still chasing the same guys we were. And look at this. Someone spun out there, and our teammate got stuck in there as well. And there's a little bit of contact because there's a lack of space. But we're getting some more positions there. But the AI are really starting to struggle here in these wet conditions. I'm guessing then there's going to be time for a pit stop soon. And look, we're really struggling for grip there. And I think Mark Webber overtook us at some point again after the spin, and now he's going to overtake us yet again, I reckon, because we're going to go so wide there. We've got no grip on these tyres until we hit the wall slightly, but thankfully we don't break our front wing. And I think now Mark Webber, as you can see there, is going to fly past us. And look how cold our tyres were there. We hit the wall again in a straight line. We can't even drive in a straight line at the moment. So, yes, intermediate tyres. We've got to go to the intermediate tyres now. Tyres are so cold, that's how you know. An intermediate tyres time. It's going to be a double stack pit stop. Our teammate's coming in behind us. Lucky I wasn't behind him. And we'll have to see what we can do. HRT will love us for this, double stacking. Normally I'm so far ahead of our teammate, so it's okay. But we have stayed behind Mark Webber. But the one thing I can see from here is that he has put option tyres on. And maybe it's not time for intermediate check, because we have a spin there. Right, but this has been a bit of a disaster, has it? But now look how much faster we are going through the upper part of the track. And I think maybe we are on the right tyre now. Look how slow Mark Webber's going. We get this position, another position, and Alonso has spun out there. Or maybe it was Massa. And lots of cars there, absolute carnage there. The AI really starting to struggle in these conditions on their option tyres or dry tyres. And I'm on the intermediate, only in P17 still. Here on lap 22. But we're doing pretty well now. This is madness. Wow. We have gained so much time here. Pretty amazing. And now we're going to unlap ourselves. Sebastian Vettel in front of us. He may still be faster in the straight line. But I think we're going to be on the verge of unlapping ourselves, I think. Going to be cool. See, we are on the right tyre. The AI on the wrong tyre. I'm assuming the Vettel's going to come in this lap and change for the inters. And you know, and look at that. He doesn't come in, and I'm so shocked. I find myself taking a very strange line over the corner. Somehow I don't get a corner cutting warning. Why on earth is he not going in? I'm clearly on the right tyre. I am going so much faster than him here. This is madness. Like, what on earth is going on here? This is crazy. Why are the AI not pitting? Now we overtake Kovalan P13. Only 16 rounds left in this Grand Prix. pretty amazing. What else is going to happen now? We've gained more positions, and we're on P10. This is absolutely nuts, guys. And P10 is a point scoring position, and there's only 12 laps left, but now lap 25, and the rain has got so much heavier, guys. Mad. And now the tyres are getting cold again. We're struggling again. Senna's really catching us up, and I think, guys, it's time for the full wet tyres. You know, this is pretty exciting, actually. You know, so many pit stops and all that. Normally it's only one pit stop in these videos. But yeah, it's time for the full wet tyres. In Monaco we did have pace in the full wet tyres, but the setup I have for this race, I don't know if it's going to suit these conditions. And Senna's managed to jump us in the pit lane, which is so damn annoying. Damn game, damn pit crew. But yeah, that's irritating, guys. But maybe we'll be able to catch Senna still. Who knows? If they have a dry setup on, we may be faster still. But to be honest, guys, I wouldn't really bet on it. But there's only 9 laps left. Petrov's 18 seconds behind us. At the moment we're on to score a very good point for the HRT team. If we get that, it'd be pretty cool. But now it's lap 32 and we're about to be lapped by Lewis Hamilton. Shame there. But what can you do about it? And yeah, at least our race to finish it up earlier, which is probably a good thing. But apart from that, yeah, we're fallen so far behind Senna here, and now it's lap 34, we're even further behind probably. And Lewis Hamilton has won this race, but Petrov's not challenging us yet. We've been lapped by a few cars though, and it looks like, guys, we're going to come home to finish this race in P10. Woo! Yes, guys, come on, a point in the HRT team. Both the cars finished. Obviously our teammate was in P15, so basically in last, I should expect. Not too bad. Race results, yes, you can see we were at P10. Lewis Hamilton won this race, followed by Vettel and Alonso. Ricciardo did well to come fourth in the Toro Rosso, which is bad news for us in constructors, while Kobayashi was in 5th, and Maldonado did 6th. A lot of shock results here today. And Petrov and Kovalainen did well to be in 11th and 12th. Senna got points in his Williams as well. But a bad day for Button, only finishing P8. So yeah, pretty good. And a good day for Glock as well, and Charles Peak. So the lower down teams got decent results today. While Verne, Raikkonen, Perez, Grosjean, Webber, Rosberg, Massa, and Di Resta all didn't finish. Actually, Di Resta getting disqualified. I haven't got a clue what's happened there. And to be honest, I don't care because we got our P10. Drivers' Championship wise, Lewis Hamilton leads by 28 points over Alonso. Mark Webber's fallen back a lot, while Jenson Button's struggling a bit in 5th. Rosberg is ahead of Schumacher. Good day, good time for him. Kobayashi's doing well in P8. And yeah, and we're down, I believe, well, in P18, 3 points, tied with Senna and Hulkenberg. It'd be cool to beat those guys over the rest of the season. That has to be one aim we do have. While, yeah, you can see what's going on there. And still, none of the other teams there have scored. While McLaren lead the Constructors' Championship, while we have lost our 9th place, which is a bit of a pain. I'd love to get it back. Red Bull a 2nd, Ferrari a 3rd. Sauber have re-overtaken Lotus, while Williams are beating Force India. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the episode, and I'll see you guys next time for the European Grand Prix. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this and other types of videos, please subscribe to my channel. If you have anything to say in the comments, please leave a comment in the comment section down below. Also, go and check out the video that should be on screen right now, and come and follow me on Twitter, BigGaming342, and Facebook, BigGaming342, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Goodbye.